So, I got something super exciting off Depop. I think I mentioned it before in one of my videos that I was looking for this and I really wanted to find it, and it was just, I'm so excited. This sounds really stupid, but I'll get into why it's so extra exciting. I'll explain it all. I got Doc Marten boots. I got black classic 8 whole Doc Martens that I have been looking for literally months. I think 3 months it got up to, when I was like hardcore searching all the time. Like, I wanted these so bad and I finally got them. Yeah, so these came last week. I didn't get to do a video about it last week. I don't know if I should be holding them because they're shoes. I have them walking around them. Speaking of which, they're super comfortable. Like, literally so comfortable. I have a few pairs of Doc Martens. So I have like shoes and then I have some boots. So you can see on these that they're like kind of more of a matte leather. I have a few patent leather ones and I've never been able to break them in. So I've had them at least 6 years. So that's a really long time. And I've never been able to break those Doc Martens in. I have 2 pairs of them. And then I have the classic 3-hole ones, so like this, but just cut off into a shoe. And then I have my pastel pink lilac-y ones. I love them too. But I just really wanted a pair of boots. I like boots in general, but most of the boots that I have are like kind of heely. And I just wanted something, number one, more durable. So like, I know that Doc Martens last forever. I bought new socks, so like I normally only wear like runners, so I only had like low ankle socks, but now I have big boot socks that come over the top. And they're so comfortable. They're just so comfortable. The first day that I got them, I wore them to college, and I came back home and I was like finished doing everything for the evening, but I didn't want to get changed into my pajamas because I would have to take these off, and I didn't want to take them off because they were so comfortable. I literally like ripped the box open, and it was so well sealed that I was like, come on, just open up, I just wanted to see them. And I was so nervous in case they wouldn't fit me, but they fit me perfectly and they're just so comfortable. I don't think that they're fully broken in yet. They might be, they might not be, or I don't know. Like, they're a little bit sore, but I'm used to like really painful ones, and they're not really painful. So I think that they're kind of broken in by the previous seller. So I'll start talking about like how I ended up getting them. I was looking for them, as I said, for like everywhere for like 3 months. So I really wanted to get them secondhand, and I said like, if I don't get them secondhand by Christmas, I can actually justify just going to a shop and buying them, or getting someone to buy me as like a gift, or buy them for me as a gift. I still didn't want it to come to that. I still wanted to get them secondhand. I wanted to be as sustainable as I possibly could. I wanted to support like a smaller seller rather than a big massive company that wouldn't really care that I was giving them my money. So I was on Depop and I was on Facebook, and I kept on looking up Doc Marten boots size 5, because if I looked up just Doc Martens I'd get so many more results. So I was looking for my size, I was looking for obviously Doc Martens. I went into a shoe shop and tried on the boots to make sure I definitely wanted size 5, because I didn't want to go through the trouble of searching for ages for a size 5 and then actually needing a size 6 or size 4 or whatever. So size 5 fitted me. I told the people in the shop, I was like, I'm not getting these today, I just want to see how they fit. And they were like, yeah, that's fine. So I didn't feel that bad for wasting their time. I still felt kind of bad. But yeah, so I knew that they fit me, and I was just on Facebook and Depop all the time. I did almost buy a pair of Jadens, but I couldn't find a time to... So Jadens are like the same, but they have like big chunky platforms on the bottom of the boot. I did almost buy them, but I couldn't find the right time to meet up with the fella, and then I didn't get paid in work that week, and then he started to be really rude, so I was like, okay, I'm not giving you my money. But I'm happy that I didn't get the Jadens, because I think that they look so much more like emo, and you have to have a well put together outfit, whereas I want to wear these all the time as casually as possible. So I think that they suit me a lot better. And the problem with that is a lot of people want Doc Martens and they want them cheap. I didn't mind necessarily paying a little bit more, I just wanted good quality ones that fit. They would go really quickly. If someone had a pair, especially like a good condition pair of Doc Martens, they would sell it so quickly. So I had to keep on like checking all the time, and the way that I found these, they were only posted like 2 hours beforehand. I checked in the morning on Depop, I checked again in the evening, I was looking for something else on Depop, and I was like, oh, I might as well check, and she posted them 2 hours before, so I messaged her really quick because I'd missed out on so many opportunities from just like not messaging people right away. So I messaged her and I was like, hi, I have €100.01 in my bank account. You're looking for €100 plus €10 shipping. Is there any way that you would just take 100? And she was like, well, like there's Depop fees and things like that, so they're going to take like something like 10% off Depop. So I said, hey, do you have PayPal, and I can just send you the money on that, and then there's no fees. She was like, yeah, sure, that's fine. So I sent it to her, that was I think on the Thursday. She sent them on the Saturday morning, and I got them by the Tuesday, so it was quite quick. It was within like 2 working days of the post office having them, and I was just so excited, and I put them on and they fit so well. And I went to leave a review on Depop, but because it wasn't actually through Depop, it wouldn't let me, so I said, oh, put up a listing for €1, I'll buy that and then I'll give you a review. And she was like, no, you've already paid for the shoes, don't send me any more money, I don't need the review, I'm just happy that you enjoy them. She's such a sweetheart. And it was really nice to actually meet a seller that was like so lovely. Like, I don't actually buy and sell that much off Depop, and a lot of the times when I do, it's people who maybe go to charity shops and then resell on Depop, or people who buy vintage and resell on Depop, or people who kind of go in bulk, not like someone who kind of casually uses it. So it was nice to meet like a casual seller on Depop who was really, really, really nice. We actually had a good laugh in the chat and everything. But yeah, so actually the reason why I decided to do this video, I put it up on Twitter to see did people actually want to hear how I ended up getting them and a chat about sustainability and everything, and people said yes, so that's why I decided to make this video, because it's not like a haul or anything, it's just look at how cute my new shoes are, but also I got them sustainably and you should too. So this is basically just a massive ad, tiny ad, because like it's me, it's just a little video that I'm making, but this whole video is basically just an ad for Depop or any reselling sites. I know there's also Poshmark as well, which I don't use, but that's another option. I know a girl that I follow on Twitter who got her Doc Martens in a charity shop, so that's another option. Most people do want to resell things like Doc Martens because they can get their money back, but it's also like another option, keep an eye out for that. I did check like 9 Crows and things because they often have vintage Doc Martens, but I couldn't find any that I wanted, that fit the description of them. So yeah, so literally if you want anything you will be able to find it online. You might have to check more often, but if you don't check loads, if you're not like determined to wait for a while, you probably don't actually really want that product or that item or whatever. So I would definitely say if you're trying to like cut down on how many clothes you have, which is something that I'm trying to do at the moment. I'm trying to rearrange my room and it's a disaster because I have so much stuff and I'm such a hoarder. I'm trying to get rid of all of it, but thank God this year I just haven't bought much stuff, so I have more space, I'm getting rid of less, and it's just making things a lot easier. So I'm happy that I'm just not purchasing as much, and I think it's just like better for everyone to not consume as much and have so many material objects going in and out of your life so quickly, because you can just buy this thing on Pretty Little Thing and then have it on Depop a few days later, get your money back, and then the cycle continues. It is quite easy to become a more conscious consumer. I was the most rabid consumer that you could ever meet. Like, I loved shopping. I definitely inherited that from my mum. But the more that I consume content around how people like thrift so much, and these amazing pieces that people only get from thrifting that you wouldn't get on Boohoo or in Topshop or anything, like more individual pieces so you can feel less generic. The more I consume that kind of thing, obviously sustainability and zero waste content as well, the easier it is. So that's another reason why I keep on saying, oh, this is so great, be more conscious, be more sustainable, because the more you hear it, the more you'll realise, hey, this is actually quite easy. I recorded the end of this video, but I had to change the camera angle, so now I'm re-recording the end of it. Yeah, so basically I just kind of finished off by saying how I understand how people want to consume so much, why people buy off Amazon all the time, which is a horrible company that no one should support under any circumstances. They're ruining everyone's economy and they don't pay enough in taxes and they're literally taking over the world. But anyway, why people buy off Amazon, why people buy off Wish, why people buy like stupid things at pennies all the time that they don't really want or need. I get it because it releases the endorphins, but you will get so much more of an endorphin release if you're buying things that you actually care about, stuff that's actually going to like stay in your life, and stuff that you really worked for. Like, if I went out and just bought these socks offhand without like really thinking about it, I would not love them as much as I do now after working for them and building a connection with the seller on Depop, and like I just wanted them so much, and it's something that I really searched for, and I know now that I want them, and months of being like, oh my god, I want these so bad, like I'm so desperate for these, it like enforces how much I really want it. So I definitely think you might get a kick out of buying things in pennies each week and just being able to like buy things so quickly on Wish and then not worry about it, and then they come and like, oh, it's a little thing, but you don't really care. It's just an endorphin release. You don't care about the thing at all, and you're going to wish that you never bought it in a couple of weeks time when your room is just full of crap that you don't care about, and everything's just going into landfills. So if you want something, get it sustainably, get it secondhand. If you are not bothered to wait a while, so maybe not even 3 months, but like these were such an investment that I didn't mind waiting the 3 months. Next time you want something, don't just go out and buy it. Wait for it, work for it. And that might sound like such a pain. People might be like, oh, I don't want to have to work to buy like a new pair of leggings. But just, you'll enjoy it so much more, so just try it and see how it feels. And I guarantee you, like, over the next few like times you do it, you'll enjoy it more and more. And you'll also come out with some really like lovely individual pieces that will be less generic. You're not gonna find that you go out on Saturday night and everyone's wearing the same clothes as you and that you just blend in. You're going to stand out and you're going to feel more individual and more empowered within yourself. And then also you'll know that you're doing something really kind for the environment. You're not causing harm to like slave labor workers and things like that. It's just, it's so much more beneficial, so I just encourage everyone to try it out. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it there and stop rambling. I'm so bad for rambling. So thank you for watching. Please be kind to the environment. Pick up litter when you see it. Don't support fast fashion brands, and get yourself a Depop account. I guarantee you, you'll be addicted. It's like scrolling through Instagram, but you get to buy everything. But don't buy everything. Only buy what you want. I need to go. I'm not making sense. Yeah, please be kind to the environment and everyone else. So thank you for watching.